this is probably reason number 500,000 of why I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. And I'm fine with that. I don't want to do anything for you. I don't want to cook for you. I don't want to clean for you. I don't want to be your secretary and set your appointments and chase you around and make you go because of your health. I don't want to pick up your socks for you. I don't want to be one of those people who comes on TikToks and makes funny videos about how you can't do anything for yourself and men do the darndest things and everybody's in the comments like, yeah, my husband does that too. My boyfriend does that too. Fuck that.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Black Male Advice TV. I'm your host, Ringo, and we are back again with another one. Let's go, fam. Let's go. Yeah. We are back again with another live stream, Black Male Advice TV. We are dealing with the topic. All young men better watch this to learn about women. You see, brothers, I've been trying to put you on to the game to make you understand the real about what's going on in society, but you've been asleep. You missed out on class. You've been playing hooky in these streets. You know, there's going to be a lot of changes. A lot of things are going to be taking place in the coming days, in the coming future. And a lot of you brothers are going to have to get on point to understand what's going on in society. It's pretty much a wrap. It is. It's pretty much a wrap. Yeah. It's pretty much over for our women. It's a done deal. It's a wrap. It's done. There is a reason why these brothers are going overseas. There's a reason why. You know, as men, I think that we're gonna have to come to a truce somewhere down the line. I don't know exactly how it's going to be done. I really don't know how it's going to happen, but I really believe that somewhere along the lines as men, we're going to really have to come to a truce when it comes to life and how we're going to move, especially within these YouTube streets. What exactly am I saying? It's interesting because we have a lot of voices. We have a lot of men that speak their truth. We have infighting, we have beef, we have all sorts of different issues that goes down in these YouTube streets. There's something going on in this world. And a lot of us brothers have been saying things concerning these matters, even though we all disagree, a lot of infighting, back and forth, stupidity. But at the end of the day, we can all agree that there is something wrong with our women. There is something wrong with society. They're gone. This video is the video you brothers need to see. This is the video that you brothers must understand because you're wasting your time. I really believe that. America is cursed. There is a curse on America. The relationships is over. It's done. Like literally, I'm literally telling you, like it's over. Like there is no hope. The pump and dump culture is going to take over. It's a wrap. It's done. It is a wrap, brothers, when I tell you. Because the way this woman talks in this video, she's literally saying what I've been letting women know is coming their way. Yeah, that's right. This video is 100% proof that the majority of women will be single for the rest of their natural life. Yep. This is a clear example of truth. Because the way things is going in society right now, it's not good. Like relationships is a thing of the past. Women do not want to be wives anymore. So, hey, pump and dump is going to be the new thing. It's already happening. But now it's going to be promoted even more. Because what's going to happen is we really have to examine what really is going on in society. If women are not trying to be wives, if women are not into building family, if women don't want to have children, then what really else is their purpose? What is their purpose? And what are men looking to do with them if they are not focused on their purpose? What usefulness do they have other than getting pumped and dumped? Think about what's happening today. I mean, think about this. I teach on family. I teach on men building, wifing up sisters. That's what I teach. You got other brothers, they teach pump and dump. They're like, listen, Ringo, I understand what you're saying. Cool. We have a lot of disagreements, but I'm going and pump and dump. It is what it is. I already tried all of that stuff. It don't work. These women crazy. It is what it is. So what we see today is a major problem where our women, they want to go out there, sleep around, party, BS. And then you got all these women that are in their 40s. They bitter as heck. Bitter. I'm talking about viciously bitter because none of their relationships work. They were married once. Marriage went to hell. So they're mad. They're mad with everybody. So they gave up. So what they do is they come to social media and they poison the mind of the younger sisters. So now the younger sisters are saying, you know what? I don't want no man either. I don't want to be a wife. I don't want to build. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to go out there and live my best life. And then she end up turning into a single mom. That's what's going on in today's culture. Let's take a listen to this thing from the top. Find out exactly what's going on. And you be the judge. Because I've warned every last one of you. I told you ladies exactly what's coming. You didn't listen. You got upset. I'm here to tell you. Every last one of you ladies that are viewing, you're going to be single for the rest of your natural life. This is not a game. I am prophesying to you. Single for the rest of your natural life. Do you know what that means? That means nothing works. No relationship. No love. You're just going to go from man to man to man. That's your life. The pump and dump culture shall take over. There will be more pumping and dumping like you never seen before. That is where we are today. All the good men shall turn bad. It is going to be phenomenal. You mark my words. You won't be able to find a good man. You won't be able to beg. There will be no one there for you. Because society is evil today. It's done. Our women have lost their way. They have no purpose in mind. It's finished. You could forget about finding a relationship to settle down. If you haven't done that already, if you haven't found a quality woman already, it's over. And all of you women out there who claim that you quality, there is no possible way you could be quality if you haven't yet gravitated towards a righteous man. You're just a fraud who's just posed up, acting like you're official when really you're not. It is over. It is over. Do you understand me? Not in America, it's done. I see why these brothers are saying you got to get your passport. Now again, I had my run-ins with the passport bros. There's a reason why those brothers are packing up. You can't blame them brothers. You can't blame them. Yeah, some of them are dirty. Some of them did a lot of dirt. But to the brothers that are packing up because they're fed up, oh, I know why. And you know what's going to be out here? A desert of no men for these women. Let's break down this video. Let's react to this. Let's go.
This is probably reason number 500,000 of why I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. And I'm fine with that. I don't want to do...
Did you hear what she said? Did you hear what she said? Let's rewind it back.
This is probably reason number 500,000 of why I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. And I'm fine with that. I don't want to do anything for you. I don't want to cook for you. I don't want to clean for you. I don't want to be your secretary and set your appointments and chase you around and make you go because of your health. I don't want to pick up your socks for you. I don't want to be one of those people who comes on TikToks and makes funny videos about how you can't do anything for yourself and men do the darndest things and everybody's in the comments like, yeah, my husband does that too. My boyfriend does that too. Fuck that. I want to be with somebody who is an adult, a fully functioning adult. It's been proven time and time again that men are the ones who benefit from marriage and relationships.
That's bullshit.
We get in them and we do everything, and they just get to sit back and receive everything from us.
That's a lie.
And then as a treat, they might do something for our birthday or for Mother's Day. Men get to exist in relationships and just receive. Why can't we exist together? And if we do nice things for each other, it's just organic. It just happens. But it's not the expectation. It's not something I have to do because I'm the woman. When I come home after a long day, I don't want to cook either. I don't want to do shit either. Why can't we flip a coin to see who cooks, or if we order food and then whoever cooks, the other person cleans? Why can't you pick up after yourself? Why can't you set your own appointments? Why do I have to be your secretary? I'm not working for you. I have gotten so lazy. I'm not doing anything. And then there are men who will say, well, then what are you good for? What's the reason why someone should be with you? You're proving my point. You just want to be with somebody to do everything for you. I want to be with a fully functioning adult male who we can come together and exist together, do fun stuff together. We take turns. We pull our own weight. And that seems to be unreasonable. That's asking someone to be an adult is unreasonable. I don't even want a cat. I don't even want a pet. I have a plant. I'll be a plant lady. I will be happy. I will not take care of a grown person. I won't.
Do you see what is going on in society, brothers? Do you see the climate of where we're at? This is your modern woman. She admits that she will be single for life. She says she's fine with it. This is where the majority of women are right now. They already know their time is up. They already done know they're not going nowhere. This is where it is. So now, what will happen to all of you brothers that want to build family, have children, do the right thing? You can't do that with these women. So what do you think you got to do? You got to leave them alone. But see, are you brothers really going to leave them alone? See, as men, if we're going to leave them alone, you have to leave them alone. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Meaning, just leave them alone. Don't date them. Don't look at them. Leave them by themselves. They don't want to be bothered. They don't want a husband. They don't want protection. All you younger brothers coming up in the game, don't be a sucker. Don't be that guy that think you gotta take a woman out in order for her to like you. Don't be that kind of guy, man. Don't be the dummy that's gonna take your paycheck that you worked for all week long and you saved it up so that you could take some woman out to show her a good time, only to waste your time. And then you learn that she do this with all the guys. That woman on the screen is bitter. She had an experience with a man and she was so involved. She put all her eggs in one basket. And I can guarantee you, whatever happened had to do with that man having some other woman. And it literally destroyed her. To the point where she's literally telling men, I don't want to do nothing for you. I don't want to cater to you. I don't want to cook for you. I don't want to clean for you. I don't want to do nothing for you. She don't know her purpose as a woman. That represents the majority of our women in America today. They have no purpose for us. They don't know what they're supposed to do. They're just existing in a body, in an earth suit. They're walking around trying to look attractive for nothing. They're trying to deck themselves out, get their hair done, put on a nice outfit, trying to look sexy for the gram, trying to look sexy here and there. But what is the end result? What is the purpose for all of that? Is it to get a man so that you can have a husband, build a family? No, it's to be vain. And this is why the Bible says that beauty is vain, brothers. For far too long, we've been attracted to beautiful women thinking, man, she's fine, she's gorgeous, she look good. No, bro, she's a demon. Do you understand me? The beauty is vain. It's not real. It's an illusion. The Most High did not tell us to be so overwhelmed by the beauty. Do you know that all throughout the scriptures is warning us about beauty? It talks about don't be flattered by her eyelids, for by means of a whorish woman, many men are brought to a piece of bread. You see that? We're unable to concentrate on our goals because we're occupied and thinking about a woman. We buy cars that we can't even afford, but we buy them because we want to impress a woman. We buy designer clothes and shoes so that when we walk through the streets, we can try to impress a woman. We buy jewelry to wear and flex to impress a woman. Wasting our time, working long hours, trying to impress an ungrateful woman that don't want to serve you. Brothers, it's over. It's done. This is the truth right here. This is what you brothers will have. All you younger brothers coming up in the game, that's the kind of woman you're going to have to deal with. Once a woman have been broken by several men, she can't be repaired anymore. That woman will be single for the rest of her life. These ladies in these YouTube streets think that when I speak this talk that I'm playing games. I'm not playing any games. I am letting you know you will be single for the rest of your natural life. And there is nothing you can do about it. You know why? Because you don't want to hear the truth. You want to play games. That's what you want to do. You want to play games all day. You want to flaunt yourself all over the place. You're doing exactly what the Bible says you would do. How you would walk and prance around, twinkling with all the jewelry around your ankles, full of pride, arrogance, haughty, saying to yourself, you have done no wrong. You're innocent. That's the problem. That woman allowed a male to come in her life, and she did not want to work with him. She wanted to control him. And because of that, it destroyed her soul. She's damaged forever. And many of you ladies right now that are listening, you're damaged. And you can't be repaired. You frequent these YouTube streets, searching and searching and searching. You're done. You're damaged. Nobody could fix you. You don't want to hear nothing. I've been speaking at the mountaintop, crying aloud, speaking the truth. You don't want to hear the truth. That's why you're finished right now. You're going to never be a wife. Most of you will never bear children. You will just be there by yourself forever, alone. That's your own personal hell. You made it that way. You got full of yourself. You began to worship yourself. And that's why you're going through that right now. A lot of you ladies are in a personal prison right now. Personal prison that you built. You built your own prison through your arrogance. You worshiped yourself. You put yourself above the Most High God. And you worshiped yourself. You forgot about your purpose. The Most High didn't bring you here so that you can be a boss chick, going on hot girl summer, throwing your youth away, having sexual relations with multiple men, destroying your body, increasing your body count. The Most High didn't bring you here for that mess. You're supposed to be a helpmate. And that's something you're not doing. And you're going to be just like this woman right here, bitter. She's bitter. She's angry. Listen to her.
This is probably reason number 500,000 of why I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. And I'm fine with that.
Single for the rest of her life. Does that sound familiar? Because I've been telling you ladies, that's exactly your future. She already knows that. Most of you ladies will know the same thing. Matter of fact, you're single right now. And you will never have a man, not a quality man. Let me make that very clear. You will never have a quality man. Never. Not in this life. It's not going to happen. You'll get a pookie. He'll smash and he'll dash you. That's your end result for not following the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. You don't want a righteous man. You've been neglecting the righteous men for decades in exchange for the forbidden fruit. You prospered yourself. You've gained a level of success in this life, and you turned against the Most High Yah, rebelling in your arrogance, worshiping your own self. And now look at you, growing old. You having gray hair, and you still haven't built no family, no success. And you're mad. And that's the problem. See, let me explain something. I teach and I teach and I teach, and the women are not listening. They're still asking for solutions. Do you see the madness that we got to deal with as men? Do you see that? Do you see that, brothers? When I tell you, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Just leave them alone. No dinner dates. Nothing. Just leave them alone in their arrogance, in their haughtiness. Leave them be. Because they will never have any love, ever, in this life. This is an example for you young brothers to look at. All you young brothers coming up in the game that are talking about, yeah, I'm going to find me this nice sister. There are none. There are none. I don't want to hear anything. Don't tell me you're a good woman. You're not. If you are, you're supposed to have a husband already. Do not tell me you're a good woman and you don't gravitate towards righteous men under polygyny. You're not a good woman. You're wicked. Just like her.
I don't want to do anything for you.
She don't want to do anything for you. That is where we are in today's day. See, brothers, the modern woman don't want to do anything for you, but she want you to do everything for her. She want you to pay for dinners. Brothers, why would you pay for dinner dates for women that are not your wives? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You understand? It don't make no sense. You understand? Why would you pay for dinner dates for a woman that is not your wife? It makes no sense. Brothers, let me tell you something about modern women. Modern women don't even believe in the Most High. Do you know that? Do you brothers realize that there are really no sisters in the truth? Do you know that? There are no sisters in the truth. See, I can boldly say that because I know. There are no women in the truth. Shalom, brother Ringo. Shalom, bro. I don't want to hear that. You're not in the truth. You don't follow the Most High. You're a hypocrite. We know that. Let's stop acting. Where's your husband? Why you don't have no family? Where's your husband? Why you haven't started building? You should see the comment section for this lady. You should see what the women are writing. You should see what they're saying. The majority of women in her comment section are saying, I just enjoy being single. I don't want to be married. I don't want no marriage. One lady came in, she said, I have no kids. I don't want no husband. I am happy all by myself. And I said, you know what? We're finished. We're finished as a people. You brothers got to wake up. Leave them alone. They don't want to be bothered. Leave them alone. Let them make their money, be as successful as they want, have all the careers. Leave them alone. See, brothers, in order for the full judgment of the Most High to take place, it's going to take all of you brothers standing firm and leaving them alone. That's the only way. Leaving them alone to their own devices and watch how they go insane. They don't want to be a wife. They don't want to be a helpmate. When I teach on polygyny, all I hear is this from the sisters. Do you understand me? You know why? Because they don't believe the Bible. I don't want to hear none of you ladies say you follow the Most High. You don't. You follow Satan. You don't follow the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You don't. All of you sisters that follow Israelite Brothers platforms and you're all up in the chat, all of you follow Satan. None of you follow the Most High. Just admit it. Be honest with yourself. Because if you did, you would have already gravitated towards a quality, righteous brother. You don't want that. You want to live your best life. And this right here is your future. Listen to her, because she's speaking your future into existence.
I don't want to cook for you. I don't want to clean for you.
She don't want to cook for you. She don't want to clean for you. Think about that, brothers. She don't want to cook for you, and she don't want to clean for you. This is where we are in society, brothers. You try to get with a sister to wife her up. You try to holler at a sister, she's not interested in that. You try to do nice things for her, she don't want to do that. You try to teach her the laws of the Most High, she don't want to hear that. She's independent, she's a boss lady, she could do bad by herself. Brothers, it's over. It's done. Do you understand my point? That's what's happening in today's day. That is where we are. So when you look at modern women today and you think about, yeah, I'm going to find me a quality sister, I'm going to do this and that. Brothers, listen. The time has come where you're going to have to make a lot of tough choices. Our women are finished. Do you understand that? They're done. That's where they are. She is brainwashing the younger sisters and they're following suit. Her chat have a bunch of women and all of them are singing her praises. They're saying, we will remain single. All the women were saying, I don't want to be married. I would rather be single. So then guess what, brothers? Pump and dump season is open. Do you see that? Pump and dump season is actually open. If the sisters are saying they want to be single and they don't want to be a wife and they don't want to have children, then what does that mean? It's pump and dump season. So they're basically saying they would rather be pumped and dumped. They don't want a man that's going to love them. So why invest in getting to know them? Why even care? Why try to treat them good? Why go through all this effort for what? They don't appreciate nothing. This is the modern woman. Do you know how many good brothers turned bad? Do you know how many good brothers that was on the straight and narrow said, yo, Ringo, man, I feel what you're saying, but yo, I'm going out there and just do whatever I got to do. That's what's going on today. Because you cannot talk to these women. You can't talk to them. They don't hear nothing you say. Modern women hear what they want to hear. I am done wasting my time trying to talk and make these women see the light they don't want to see. They know better. Trust and believe. They hear me speak. They see all the videos. They know exactly what's going on. They're just playing dumb. And if you look at them, they're single, alone, no husband. Most of them, no children. They will never bear children. The curses of the Most High is in the land right now. The curses of the Most High is in this land right now. Because our women don't want to honor the man. They want to be the man. They want to usurp authority over the man. This is crazy. This is where we are right now. This woman don't want to cook. She don't want to clean. She don't want to do nothing. She says she's going to be alone for the rest of her life. She knows it. She's most likely in her 40s. I can guarantee you. And she's most likely a single mom. And she's mad. She's mad because she had a horrible experience that is most likely her fault. Because she don't want to listen. I teach polygyny. Women don't want to hear that. They want a guy that's monogamous. Ladies, it will never happen. Every guy you get with will always have another woman. Get over yourself. Get over yourself. This is the time in which the scripture says that 7 women will run down one man, begging him, please let me be called by your name. Take away my reproach. Think about that. That is where we are. That is where we are right now. Listen.
I don't want to be your secretary and
She don't want to be a secretary.
set your appointments and chase you around and
She don't want to set your appointments or chase you around.
make you go because of your health.
Notice that. In other words, if you're a brother and you have appointments with your doctor, she don't want to keep up with your medical situation because of your health. She don't even care about your health. See that? She don't even care about your health. She don't care about your health. That's a problem. You see? But see, this is where we are. I'm not wasting my time. I'm not even wasting my time with the chat because I see a bunch of stupid comments right now. And it's just dumb and stupid. You could just tell when someone is brainwashed and been influenced by some other entity. And they just keep yapping, wasting their time, not even paying attention. Brothers, stop wasting your time. Wake up and understand where you are in society. You're dealing with demons. You're dealing with demonic spirits right now. You're dealing with profiles that are faceless. No profile pictures. No social media presence. You can't verify who you're talking to. Don't waste your time. Listen, brothers, start to do this. Listen to me very carefully. Listen carefully. Stop wasting your time talking to what you believe is a woman in a chat room. Did you get that? Stop wasting your time talking and responding to what you believe is a female in chat rooms when they have no profile pictures, no social media presence, no links, no verifications, nothing. You are talking to demons. Do you understand me, brothers? Stop wasting your energy. You are wasting your time. You must understand that. We are living in a dark, satanic time. You know what I saw earlier today? You wouldn't believe it. And I know it's satanic. Think about what this is. Think about this. I saw something interesting. This is just a little something that just kind of came down the pipeline, and I saw something earlier. I heard the mayor speaking. And don't say the C word in the chat, or you will be blocked. But I heard the mayor in New York said something along the lines of all of the people that the system had fired during the pandemic, right? All the people that didn't take the potion. You know what they're doing right now in New York? You wouldn't believe it. They are right now currently trying to see if they can get all the people that they fired due to the potion juice. They're trying to see if they can get you all to come on back to work. You have until September. But guess what you got to do in order to get your job back? Oh, yeah. They want you to get that juice. When I heard that, I was like, that's satanic. That's the world we live in. That's the world that we live in, fam. This is real. And you know what's so funny? You know why they want those people to come back? Because the economy and these workplaces, they are suffering right now. They are suffering with the shortage of workers. Productivity is down. Work is not getting done. And they probably have a bunch of sloppy employees that are not even working. And operations are at a minimum. And they want everybody to come on back. Now think about how evil that is. That you got rid of all of those people because they didn't take your juice. And now you want them back. Wow. That's exactly how modern women will be with you, brothers. They got rid of you. And there's coming a time when they're going to want you all back because their economy is falling. Do you follow me? And what's so interesting is all of those people that got fired, they're doing pretty well for themselves right now. And they're saying, look, I don't need that. I don't need that job back. I'm good right where I am. And they're begging. Trust and believe. A lot of you that are in the clouds, you're going to get mails. You're going to get letters in the mail very soon. I already saw the data. So if you are within those states where the so-called potion juice got you fired, you're going to be receiving a letter soon of your former employer begging you back. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're going to be begging you back. The choice is yours. But see, I said all that to make that point. That we're coming into a time where the drought is going to be so great for modern women. They are going to be running you brothers down. 7 of them are going to be running you down. Saying, please, could I be your woman? Just let me be called by your name. I cannot deal with this burden of being alone. I'm struggling out here. I need a man in my life. I am tired of acting like I'm strong and independent and I can do everything by myself. I need you in my life. You got these women going to these 9-to-5 suffering, angry at the world, bitter, mad. You think they want to go to that job? They struggling, suffering, pissed off when they go have to punch that clock and have to deal with all this drama on the job. They tired of that mess. But they want to be a man, so they got to do what they got to do. But see, this woman is a representation of our sisters. And what she's saying is that she's tired of dealing with you brothers. She don't want to take care of you. She don't want to be a helpmate. She don't want to cater to you. That's where our women are, brothers. What you're hearing from her is what our women are thinking inside of their minds. This is what's going on. Listen, I don't want to hear anything about I'm a good woman. I don't want to hear that. I am tired of hearing women say that they're a good woman. You're not. You're wicked. If you're a good woman, you'll be doing good things. If you're a good woman, you will possess and carry the power to attract righteous men. The men that you ladies are attracting are devils. You attract demons to your life. So there's no way you could be a good woman. There's no way you could be a good woman and you keep attracting bad men. Even the Bible says that for every wicked man will be appointed a wicked woman or something along those lines. I don't know the exact chapter and verse, but it's in that book. So if a wicked man is wicked, he's going to literally build with wicked women. Now, that doesn't mean you're not going to run into wicked women, because you're going to run into wicked women, all right. You're going to run into demons, the succubus, Jezebels, all sorts of spells and evil. But as long as you don't connect, you're good to go. But now, if you end up with a woman and you end up having children with a woman that is a demon, brother, I have bad news for you. It means that you're a demon too.
I don't want to pick up your socks for you. I don't want to be one of those people who comes on TikToks and makes funny videos about how you can't do anything for yourself and men do the darndest things and everybody's in the comments like, yeah, my husband does that too. My boyfriend does that too.
Wow.
Fuck that. I want to be with somebody who is an adult.
She wants somebody who is an adult. No. What she wants is a partnership. She wants somebody that's going to follow her lead. And she can't control a man. That's why she's going out of her mind. The previous guy that she had, she was unable to control. You understand? She wasn't able to control him. Brothers, are you listening to this stream? Do you understand where we are? Do you understand where we are? We're in a dark time. When I tell you, brothers, no dinner dates for these ladies, y'all think that I'm playing around and I'm just, listen, you're to never take women to no dates, man. I don't know why you brothers are still trying to do this. Thirsty for some vagina. Bro, once you get the vagina, you're going to be bored. Do you understand me? Once you get her vagina, you're going to be bored. You know why? Because your intentions was never to make her a wife. So there's really no love. You understand? See, if all you want to do is smash a sister, what are you spending money for? What are you doing all of this extra stuff for? It's a waste of time. See, we live in a culture where our women don't want to serve their man. They see that as slavery. That's what they do. Bro, I don't care how fine the woman is. I don't care. She's evil, haughty, and she need the Most High. And if she don't have a righteous man in her life, she will be continually evil until she die. That's where she's at. They have taken of the forbidden fruit, bro. It's over. It's done. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, truth do not resonate with them. This is why the pump and dump brothers are like, look, I'm just going to go out here and pump and dump. I don't care. Could you blame them? This is why I said, even here on these YouTube streets, all of us black men, we're going to have to come to a truce about a lot of different things. Oh, yeah. We're going to have to come to some sort of truce about a lot of different things. I'm talking about brothers in the truth. I'm talking about brothers that are on the other side. I'm talking about brothers that we disagree with. We're going to have to agree on a common ground and say, look, there's a problem right now. And we all have to be on the same page because this problem is real. And we can't really afford to just have all this infighting and disagreement. Because something is going on in this world, and the only way it's going to be solved is when all of us as a collective of men put a stop to it. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Remember the video that I post where you had the so-called singles mixer and none of the guys showed up? Whether they showed up or not, I don't really care. But the point is, you saw how all the women were just sitting there by themselves? That is what needs to happen worldwide. Just leave them alone. See what happens. The whole world would stop. Everything will shut down. But do you have the discipline to do that? You got other content creator brothers on YouTube that promote semen retention. And a lot of times, you brothers, you laugh at them, you mock them. But see, those brothers are on a different spiritual level than you. They're actually stronger than you brothers. You mock those guys, but those guys are actually stronger than you. You can learn something from them. You can learn something from them by protecting your seed. See, your seed is your energy, bro. Your seed is your energy. So if you're giving your seed to all of these women, you're losing energy. If you're giving your seed to pornography, you're losing your energy. If you're giving your seed to women you don't even love and they're bringing forth babies for you and you're not even a family, you are wasting your seed. You understand? Do you understand me? You have a lot of men on YouTube pushing their truth. And we can all learn from truth. Even though the pump and dump brothers are on the negative side, there are things on the negative side that are actually divine in this time and useful for judgment. Oh yeah. Let's talk about it. Why do the pump and dump brothers do what they do? Are they wrong? What's really going on? Ringo, what are you saying? Listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying. Don't rush to judgment. Hear what I'm saying. Are the pump and dump brothers wrong? Or are they being used to execute judgment upon women that don't want to follow their role? Now let's think about something here. Was the transatlantic slave trade wrong? Was 400 years of bondage and slavery wrong? Think about that. Because the Most High is the one who put us in slavery. That was the Most High's judgment. This is why I don't agree with all these Israelites calling the white man the devil and all of this other nonsense. Because as far as I'm concerned, the only devils that I actually seen are from my own people. Do you understand me? So the Most High put our people in slavery because we didn't follow the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. He used the white man, the African man, to sell our people into bondage. That's what he did as punishment for our sins. So if he used slavery to put our people in check, to whip us back into shape, who is to say that the pump and dump brothers is not being used as judgment upon women that don't want to follow the laws, statutes, and commandments? You tell me. Because when you really think about it, this woman don't want to have nothing to do with her purpose. So what is her purpose? At this point, to be pumped and dumped. And this is why the majority of our women are getting pumped and dumped, and they're trying to figure out why they can't settle down with a decent man. Well, how can you when you're not decent yourself? How can you? You don't want a good man. You don't. You want to control a man. You want a man to literally be under your control. That's what you want. You talk to a sister today, she rebel. I don't want that. I ain't doing this. You're not following the Most High. But I believe in the Bible. If you believed in the Bible, you would gravitate towards men that practice polygyny. Period. If you're not doing that, you don't follow God. You don't. And you're going to be alone for the rest of your life, just like her. Because you're alone right now. Most of you sisters, you're in your 30s. Pushing 32, 33, probably 39. Some of you are in your 40s. You're still single. You're still single. Now, hear me out. Check this out. You're mad at me, and yet you don't have no man. You're mad because I'm speaking the truth, and you're mad about that. Now think about this. How could my words stop you from getting a man? You see that? How could my words stop you from getting a man? My words have nothing to do with your life. It don't. All I'm here for is to give you the truth. If you're so great as a woman, where's your husband? Where is he? Why you don't got one? What's the point? Why you haven't have one yet? It's 2022. Where is he? Because real good women gravitate towards good men. Period. Why you don't know where the good men are? Because as far as I'm concerned, there are no good women. There are none. Not in this land. This land is evil. I'm a good woman. No, you're not. Where's your husband? Are you following the Most High? Do you believe in polygyny? Are you accepting of polygyny? Do you practice what the Bible teach? Are you willing to cater to a man? See, if you're not doing none of that, stop. Just stop being fake. Because I've seen too many women, especially in these YouTube streets, posing like they Israelite women. You're not. You don't follow the Most High. Stop it. You're just being fake. Real recognize real. And a lot of people are fake. You understand me? They're fake. They act like something they're not. This woman on the screen was acting like a good woman to a man until things got out of line. And she decided to throw in the towel and be alone, because most of you would rather be alone for the rest of your lives because your man cheated on you. He ain't cheat on you. You cheated yourself. You cheated yourself because you didn't want to submit to that man. And because of that, you lost a good relationship. And now your children got to suffer because you decided to get rid of the baby daddy. You see that? It's interesting to me how the truth hurts people so much. It's interesting to me how a man can come on YouTube, speak, and just be blunt, raw and uncut, and it will pierce through your heart like a dagger. It's interesting to me how that works, how it shatters your mind. It's interesting. If you're such a quality woman, prove me wrong. Go out there and get married. Let's see that happen. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. How many of you sisters can find a good man today? I will cash app you $100. Go find one. Go. I double dare you to go find one. You can't. You know why? Because you know that you're not a good woman. And you know you're not capable of dealing with a good man. Because you know in order to deal with a good man, you're going to have morals, values, and you're going to have to put away all of your wicked behavior, which means you're going to have to submit to that man, honor that man, reverence that man, obey that man. And that is something the modern woman fight against. She don't want to do that. Just like the woman on the screen.
Fully functioning adult. It's been proven time and time again that men are the ones who benefit from marriage and relationships.
She said that men are the ones that benefit from marriage and relationships. Men do not benefit from state-sanctioned marriages. No, the women are the ones who benefit. Do you understand me? But see, this is how bad it got, brothers. It got so bad that women are now saying that men are the ones that benefit from so-called marriages now. Are you kidding me? The way the laws are set up against us men. The laws favor women. Women always benefit. They get everything. You could be a millionaire. You could get with a woman that worked at McDonald's. You've been with her for 2 years. She filed for divorce. She could take all your money. She ain't even do nothing for you. She ain't help you build no wealth, but the courts will grant her everything. It's crazy, man.
Because we get in them and we do everything.
Notice that. She said that when women get into the marriages, they're the ones that do everything. That's a lie. So us men, we don't do nothing, right? See, the problem is you ladies are always marrying toxic men. Listen, I am convinced. I know what I'm saying because the Most High talks to me. None of you ladies have a righteous man right now. You don't. None of you ladies, at the sound of my voice, you don't got no righteous man. None of you. You got nothing but wicked men around you. And you get mad at all men because of the wicked men you keep choosing. And then when a good quality man come before you, you don't want him. Why? Because the DNA of that satanic man that you dealt with is in your system. And it make you rebel against a quality man.
And they just get to sit back and receive.
She's saying that men get to sit back and receive in these relationships.
Everything
Wow.
from us. And then as a treat, they might do something for our birthday or for Mother's Day.
No, that's what your man did for you, and you're bitter about it. You see that? Her man did that for her. She's mad with her man, and she's taking it out on all men. That's what you ladies are doing today. That's why you will never have a good man, because this is what you do. This is what you practice. The experiences that you had with the toxic men that you dealt with, you're taking out your frustration on all men because of what happened to you, because you are in a bad relationship. And this is why you will be single for the rest of your natural life. This is sad. Imagine her laying in her bed, using her phone to do a TikTok, telling the whole world that she don't want to do nothing for you. She don't want to cook for you. She don't want to do anything. And she feel good about that. She feel good about that. She's at peace.
Men get to exist in relationships and just receive. Why can't we exist together? And if we do nice things for each other.
What she want to do is she want to be a man. Modern women don't want the role of wife. They don't want to be a wife. I'm convinced modern women want to be men. It's either they're jealous of men or they just want to control a man to have him do the things that she do. So it could be an even playing field. Because the things that she's saying here, it clearly shows that she don't want the role of a wife. She want the man to cook. She want the man to clean. She want the man to do this. She want the man to possibly even bear the children. It's to the point now where modern women would want the man to get pregnant. This is crazy.
It's just organic. It just happens. But it's not the expectation. It's not something I have to do because I'm the woman.
Yes, you have to do it because you're the woman. You have a role and a man have a role. And that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. You have a role and us brothers have a role. The reason why your man was not doing his part is because you married a toxic man. You understand? You got with a toxic man. You ain't get with a righteous man. If you ladies had a righteous man, you would know the difference between a man and a male. Let's go.
When I come home after a long day, I don't want to cook either. I don't want to do shit either.
Wow. She said when she come home from a long day's work, she don't want to cook, she don't want to clean, she don't want to do nothing. See, who said that you had to spend a long day at some job? You, as a woman, are supposed to be home raising those kids. But you know what? You would rather go to a job. You would rather work than do the job you were born to do. The Most High didn't create you to go to no 9 to 5 as a woman. He created the man to be the provider, but you wanted an education. You wanted to go to college. You wanted to get this career. So because of that, you're at a job all day. So by the time you come home, you're tired. And now that you're tired, you can't even make love to your husband. You can't even cook for your husband. You can't even keep the house clean. You can't even raise your children because you're not even with them. So for 8 to 12 hours a day, you're at a 9 to 5 while your children is in some daycare being molested. You put your children in the hands of family and friends and your children being molested. You don't even know what's happening to your children because you put them in the hands of people and you put all your trust in them. It was never designed to be that way. It was designed for you to be at home. Your ass need to be home. And you're supposed to have a sister wife that's helping you to raise those children. She is supposed to help you to keep that damn house clean. She is supposed to help you to do all those domestic duties. She is supposed to help you when it comes to dealing with the shopping, when it comes to dealing with the babies, when it comes to dealing with delivering babies. Not only that, when it comes to loving your husband, you can take a break while she deal with him. But you're selfish and you're arrogant, and that's why you're gonna be alone for the rest of your natural life.
Why can't we flip a coin to see who cooks, or if we order food?
Do you hear this madness, brothers? She's talking about, can we flip a coin to see who cooks for the night? Imagine that, brothers. Imagine you come from a hard day's work and your woman is trying to flip a coin with you to see who cooks for tonight. What is the point of having that woman in your life if I have to flip a coin to see if she's going to cook for me? What's the point? Ladies, if you don't get your act together, it's going to be a dark day for you. Have you ever lived in an area where there was a tornado? With a show of a one, have you ever lived in an area where there's a tornado and you actually seen it with your own eyes and was able to record it? Did you see the damage that it does? That's one of the worst type of natural disasters, man. A tornado. You know, earthquakes are bad, but a tornado? Oh, you don't want to mess with that. You do not want, a tornado will clean up shop. A tornado will turn an entire community upside down. It's one of the worst natural disasters. That's the kind of disaster that's happening right now in society. A tornado. A tornado in relationships. A tornado in dating. It is bad out here. The competition, women competing against men. That's what's going on right now. You'll meet a woman. Hey, how you doing? How much money you make a year? What do you mean how much money I make a year? She want to know how much money you make a year. Do you have a car? What kind of car you drive? Oh, in order for you to date me, you got to make a certain amount of money. Really? That's where we are? Okay, cool. Cool.
and then whoever cooks, the other person cleans. Why can't you pick up after yourself?
Why don't you have a sister wife? You see this, brothers? How much times have I told you, brothers, that one modern woman cannot do everything by herself? She can't. All you sisters that want to be wives talking about, oh, I just want to be with a man. I don't want him to have no other woman but me. I can guarantee you, you get married to a man today, your marriage will fail in the next year. Because when you start to learn all the things you got to do, you ain't going to want to do it. You're going to throw in the towel. I'd rather be single. I'll be so much happier single. That's going to be your tune. Because when you learn that you got to shop, you got to clean, you got to cook, and you got to please your husband, you ain't going to be able to do none of that. So most likely that man is going to be struggling and suffering. This is why I told you, brothers, you better start practicing polygyny. You better have a concubine. You better have a wife. You better have all these different women in place. Because I'm telling you, one woman cannot do it all. She can't. One woman cannot do it all. Do you know the majority of single mothers, their houses are dirty? Do you know that? The majority of single mothers, at the sound of my voice, your house is dirty right now. Don't move too much. We won't know it's you. But it is. You know why it is? Because you're dealing with those children. And because you got all of those children, you can't tidy up the way you would want to. And the way children are, see, if you have children, you know, children dirty their rooms all the time. They dirty their rooms every second. You'll be cleaning up after them every single day. And it'll drive you crazy. And it gets to the point where some mothers just be like, you know what? I'm just going to let everything go. I don't care no more. And they leave their house like a junkyard. And the only time they clean it up is when they know company is coming over. That's the only time. Not only their cars, but even their body. They don't take care of their bodies. They don't pamper themselves. They don't groom themselves. They just kind of let themselves go. Just like how you see her in that bed right now.
Why can't you set your own appointments? Why do I have to be your secretary?
Because you're supposed to be a helpmate. Do you see this, brothers? Shout out to Rollo for the super chat. Said, let them know. Hashtag team polygyny. She applied. Why go against? Look at her face. Look at her face. She don't want to make the appointments for her husband. So she don't care if you die. She don't care if you die, bro. She's not willing to help you with your appointments. A woman is put here to be a helpmate to a man. Our women don't want to be no helpmate. I'm convinced. They don't want to be no helpmate, brothers. So it is what it is. It's time for you brothers to start to branch out. They could get mad all they want. You're justified. They ain't trying to be no wife. They not trying to be a helpmate. All they want to do is play this game. We don't got time for that. You brothers need to branch out. Get them passports going. Start to travel around. Meet new people. Do what you got to do. Leave them alone. All you brothers, you got to spread the word on your job. All you brothers must spread the word on your job. Hashtag no dinner dates. No dinner dates. No amusement parks. Don't pay for nothing. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. I'm serious, fam. You have to do this. On the job, brothers, stop dating these women on the job. Don't do that. Don't make it convenient for them. Don't allow her to cause you to lose your job. Don't do it. Leave her alone. She's going to make you lose your job. The minute that relationship goes south, she's going to be in HR reporting you for sexual harassment. The workplace environment is the most dangerous place you could be at right now. You don't want to date no woman in those environments. All of those women in those environments are agents. They will help you to lose your job. Do you understand me? If you're dating a woman on the job right now, bro, you need to cut that off immediately. Don't do it. She's going to make you lose your job. It's going to happen eventually. Once that relationship goes south, you better hope and pray that she don't report you to HR, because she will. She will. and she will blame you. Even though you might have details and receipts, they're going to side with her because she's a woman. That's the way it go. Brothers, if you ever been to the HR department in your job, it's all women. Only women work in that department. You know why? It's for a reason, bro. It's for a reason. Listen, the only reason why they have sexual harassment policies in the workplace is not because of you brothers. It's not to protect you brothers. Oh no, it was made for women. It was made for women to use against you brothers. You understand? That's what it was for. It was made for women to use against you brothers, to keep you in line because they know men love to look at women. And there's a double standard because in the workplace environment, women get women get away with a lot of sexual harassment in the workplace. Men never report them, but you'll have women flirting with you, doing all sorts of stuff. And men never report it. But you go doing all of that stuff, oh yeah, you'll be reported immediately.
I'm not working for you.
You're supposed to work for your man.
Not working for you.
See that? She don't want to work for you. So what is her purpose? What is the benefit? What incentive do you have on wifing up these women? They don't want to do nothing for you.
I have gotten so lazy.
She says she gotten so lazy. You see that? Lazy. Lazy. From her own mouth, she said she has gotten so lazy.
I'm not doing anything.
Wow. Wow, brothers. That is disappointing. That is disappointing. That is disappointing, fam. To have a woman like that won't do anything for you. This is why you brothers must embrace polygyny. And you must have quality women that rock with you. Let me tell you something about my wife. Right now, while I'm streaming, you know what my wife is doing right now? You know what my wife is doing for me right now? She's running errands for me right now. Dealing with things that I need from the electronics store to do my streams and to do my videos. She's doing those type of things for me right now. While I'm doing this, she's out there buying cameras, hard drives, and microphones while I'm streaming. Do you see my point? That's called a helpmate. You understand? While the kids is doing what they got to do, she's out there helping me to do what I do. She's not sitting on her ass, wasting time being idle while I'm putting in work. No, she's out there running errands. How many of these modern women is going to get off their ass and go and do an errand for their man? See that? They're not going to do that. They're going to be like, I ain't doing all that. I ain't going to no store for no man. I ain't doing that. That's why you don't got no man. Because you don't know how to serve a man. That's why you don't got nothing. That's why no man buy you nothing. Anything my wife needs, she get. She just got to come tell me. I don't care what it is. I don't care how expensive it is. She will always get it no matter what. You know why? Because she's a helpmate. She's a helpmate. She don't talk. She don't sound like that. This is why it's very easy for me to look at women and judge them. Because I look at my wife as the blueprint. This is why you brothers are supposed to practice polygyny. Why? Because when you have a quality woman in your life, you can look at other women and you can know if they're real or fake. All you got to do is just have a conversation. All you got to do is just talk to them for a little bit and you will automatically know what the real is. Because a real woman caters to her man. She serves him. She's a help. Do you understand me? Not only will she cook for you, she'll make sure the place is clean. She do what she's supposed to do. You do what you're supposed to do as a man. She do what she's supposed to do as a wife. It's that simple. So when you go out there and you deal with women, if they are not on her level, you leave them alone because it's a bad deal. What's the point of having women around you that are not a helpmate? What's the point? What purpose does she serve? That's crazy. We're supposed to be building empire and legacy, and instead we wasting our time. You see? When a woman will get off her behind and go out into the street, to go to an electronics store to pick up orders, that is what you call a helpmate. Do you understand? Some women will be like, I ain't doing that. That's slavery. That's this. I bet you don't got no shoes to wear. I bet you got no man that's going to buy you a pair of shoes. See? I bet you don't got no clothes to wear. Ain't no man buying you nothing. You sitting there mad at the world. You see? Mad at the world. Trying to convince other women that something is slavery. Just because my wife supports what I do doesn't make her a slave. It means that she's in her role as a wife, something you ladies can learn. Y'all too busy trying to look cute, and y'all not even pleasing to a man. You understand? That's just real talk, man. Let's go.
And then there are men who will say, well, then what are you good for? What's the reason why someone should be with you?
That's exactly it. Why would a man even want to be with you? Now watch her answer.
You're proving my point. You just want to be with somebody to do everything for you.
See, she think that she's doing everything for you, not realizing that you are both building an empire. See, modern women don't want their role, fam. They don't want their role. The Most High put women here to be a helpmate. A helpmate. But you know what? Our women don't want that. They want to play games. They want to sit around. They want to play. They want to do all of this nonsense. This is sad, man. This is very disappointing. Very disappointing because I could just imagine how many women she poisoned. Like I said, the comment section on her video is filled with women that are saying the same thing. I was like, wow. Wow. All the women in the comment section was like, I don't want no kids and I don't want no marriage. I want to stay to myself. I'm like, wow. A waste of a life. Another woman that's going to be in the judgment seat when the Most High going to look at her and say, why haven't you brought forth life? Why weren't you a wife? Why were you by yourself? I created you for a purpose. You never fulfill it. And he going to throw you right in the lake of fire. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. A lot of you ladies are going to be in the lake of fire because your life was vain. No purpose whatsoever. You just existed. Never did nothing. Never fulfilled nothing. You weren't a helpmate. You weren't a wife. You didn't bear children. All you did is look pretty for the gram. Boy, is your judgment going to be sweet. When the Bible talks about the parable of the talents, it's not a game. If the Most High gave you a talent, something to do in this life, and you ain't doing it, you're going to be judged for it. You're going to be judged severely. A lot of you content creators, that's your purpose. The Most High put you here to speak. You're very good at what you do. That's your purpose. That's your calling. If you stop today, you will be judged. You understand me? A lot of you guys that are very talented in different crafts and arts, music, movies, whatever it is, that's what you're born to do. A lot of you ladies, you got talents, gifts, different things that you do. Those type of things can be useful to benefit your whole family. The Most High didn't put you here to be independent. I can understand if you're not a wife at the moment and you're single, yeah, you got to provide for yourself. But fam, when you get with a man, you got to know how to go into wife mode. And you also got to know how to utilize all of the things that you've done when you were single on how that can benefit your entire marriage. This is crazy, man. Shout out to Daniel for the super chat. Next decade, 2030s will be full of lonely women for sure. I say before the 2030s, it's already upon us, fam. By 2025, it's going to be a very, very serious mess out here. Women are going to be fighting for one man. They're going to be fighting, literally, for a man. Because all of these sisters today, fam, when I tell you I am speaking prophetically, oh man, when I tell you, you ladies are growing old right now. You're going to be alone. And it's going to get to that point, you're going to start pushing that 40 years old, and you're going to be like, look, enough is enough. I got to go get me a man. I got to settle down. And all of you ladies are going to be chasing that same guy. The same guy. You're going to all start to fight for the same guy. It's going to be that bad out here. It's already bad. It's happening now. You got women that are fighting for men right now. Fighting to keep one man. Rather than you share under polygyny and get your act together and put away your damn insecurities and build legacy, you're too focused on trying to get some unicorn. And then when you get played, now you want to cry. This is a problem. If you're a sister and you disregard polygyny, you will fail in every relationship you get in. You could cry a river, Ringo, that's not for me. Okay, it's not for you. It's not for you. All the sisters that polygyny is not for you, put a 1 in the chat. All the sisters that believe that polygyny is not for you, put a 1 in the chat. Let's see. To all the sisters, if polygyny is not for you, put a 1 in the chat. Why I don't see no 1s? Where are the 1s at? See? Where are the 1s? Where are they? Oh, no brave souls? Nobody don't want no smoke. That's what it is. Everybody's scared. Right? No 1s? Nobody? No brave souls? If polygyny is not for you, put a 1 in the chat. Let's go. Nobody step into the plate. See, all of these women that talk that nonsense about polygyny is not for them, my question to you is this: where is your husband? And why are you sexually active with different men? If polygyny is not for you, why are you sleeping around with different men? And you're still not a wife. Do you see that? See, the truth is, you're out here living dirty, and you know it. And you get mad with me when I teach on polygyny, because you know deep down inside that you out here dealing with multiple men, and you don't want to stop what you're doing because you want to control the men. You want the men to be monogamous while you are practicing polygamy, which in other words is polyandry. That's what you're doing. You're practicing polyandry. Because see, any woman that would say polygyny is not for her, my question, where is your husband? The answer is simple. You don't have one. So if monogamy is what you want, why it's so difficult for you to have a husband? Why you ain't secure that yet? Where's the man? Where is that monogamous man that's going to be monogamous just to you? Where is that guy? Because we all know that's not happening. It's not. You understand? Let's get back into this. Let's go. We almost going to be done just now.
I want to be with a fully functioning adult.
When she say fully functioning adult, what she mean is a man that she can control. A man that is monogamous, that would want to deal and put up with her BS. You understand? That's what she's looking for.
Male who we can come together and exist together, do fun stuff together. We take turns. We pull our own weight.
No, what she want is a guy that's going to be a woman. That's what she want. She want a male that will be a woman that takes on the woman role. That's what she want. She want to have an equal relationship where the chores and everything is shared. She don't want to be a wife. And this is where modern women are today.
And that seems to be unreasonable. That's asking someone to be an adult.
See? She's going crazy. Do you see the pain on her? Brothers, you get with a woman like that, your life is over. You have a kid with a woman like that, be prepared to be in child support court. She ain't giving you no custody. She will deny you everything. You will be living in a miserable existence. I'm letting you know right now.
It's unreasonable?
See, here's the problem. In a relationship, there are times in which men can do certain things around the house too. There's a time where a man can possibly wash up some dishes. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, there's different things you can do. I mean, you live in the house. But my point is, that wasn't the order in which it's supposed to be. A woman is supposed to have sister wives. A man is supposed to have more than one wife. And due to him having more than one wife, the sister now have help around that house to deal with the domestic duties. But women today don't want to do that. They would rather suffer and die. They really would rather suffer, knowing good and well that most of you ladies are not even taking care of business at home, but you would rather be the only one.
I don't even want a cat. I don't even want a pet. I have a plant. I'll be a plant lady. I will be happy. I will not take care of a grown person.
Wow.
I won't. This is...
Listen, fam, she is done. She's done. Again, brothers, all young men better watch this. All young men better watch this. She will be single for the rest of her natural life. Period. Anyway, fam, I'm gonna sign on out. Oh yeah, it's Black Male Advice TV. Best channel on YouTube, fam. Best channel on YouTube. And also make sure you subscribe to my Ringo After Dark channel for the best commentary on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the Black Male Advice TV channel. Click the notification bell for more content. If you'd like to support the platform, you can do so via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. For the best reactionary videos on YouTube, hands down, there is no other. We provide you with the best in these YouTube streets. Shout out to C Products for the 5 on the Cash App, Cameron for the 5 on the Cash App, Mac for the 13, Christopher for the 2, Gerardo for the 7, Timothy for the 5, Prince for the 15, EC for the $1, Peter for the 5. Let me see, I can't pronounce this sister's name. I was gonna say Jones for the 10. I think I shouted out some of these people before, but shout you out anyway. Appreciate your support on the Cash App. It is what it is. We'll be back later on with more streams. You already done know what it is, fam. It's Black Male Advice TV. And we out, fam. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Black Male Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth, 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.